Number 6, Samantha Whittingham. Number 7, Emma Snow. Number 8, Nicole Milby. Number 9, Morgan Trevor. Number 10, J.K. Wilson. Number 11, Aaron Jones. Number 12, Avery Overmore. Number 14, Aubrey Patrick. Number 16, Holly House. Number 20, Olivia Lovell. Number 22, Olivia Overmore. And number 24, Adam McNeil. Our officials for this evening are referee Jamie Waddell and umpire Tony Franklin. Thank you.
Alrighty, good evening and welcome to Greenwood High School. We are here live watching the Bowling Green Lady Purples take on the Greenwood Lady Gators. That's some good old volleyball. On the floor for the Gators, we have McEwing, Packer, Watterson, Loris, Overmole, and Lovell. It is now purple serve. Watterson's going to set it up to Packer. That Gator block will go out of bounds, so it will be a Bowling Green point. Serving for the Purples is number 3, Kinsey Austin. She's going to get that over the net, and it will be received by Loris. Kinsey Austin set that up for the Purples. Watterson on the run there, unable to get to the ball in time. That'll be another point for the Purples. Gators now sit at a tied game, 5-5. That one is going to go over the back. Gators will pick up the point and will now serve. Serving for the Gators will be number 14, Aubrey Packer. The serve is received on the back line. They're going to hit it over. Packer to Overmole. She's going to get it over the net. That looked to be tipped by number 18, Amira Bailey. Unable to touch it again. That ball bounced off the net and fell to the ground. Gators will get the point. Now up by 2. What a great serve there by Packer. A big dig there for the Purples. Almost resulted in some Gator points. That's going to be tapped over by Amira Bailey. She will get the points on that one for the Purples, and the Purples will now serve. That was some good net play. Serving for the Purples is number 8, Paige Madison. Ball is received by Overmole, set up by Watterson. And Lovell will get it over the net, giving the Gators another point. Gators still sit at 2. And Morgan Trevor, number 9, is going to serve. Just kidding, she's going to be substituted in for number 7, the libero. That's going to be Emma Schneller. So Schneller is going to serve. Once again, another big dig there by the Purples. They're not letting the Gators get any aces in today's match. And that's going to go over the back for the Gators. It'll be a purple point and purple ball now. Serving is going to be number 21, Elizabeth McGlinger. Oh, big dig there by Emma Schneller. She will keep that ball in play for the Gators. Now it's going to be Packer setting it up. Overmole was blocked by number 18, Amira Bailey. And Amira Bailey will pick up the points for the Purples. Narrows the gap completely. The game is now tied. That is going to be a Gator point. That was right on the line there. Right on that back line. That was a close call. Senior Olivia Lovell is going to be substituted out for senior Jada K. Wilson, who will now be serving. So Wilson, number 10, is now going to serve for the Gators. Number 13, Kaya Barnett, she is going to get the big play on that one. Launches that ball back over the net. Gators unable to get their timing right and receive that ball. The Gators have had quite the eventful past week or so. Over the weekend, the Gators played in a tournament down in Franklin, Tennessee. They went 3 for 3 as they played teams like Wilson Central, Hickman County, and Lebanon, Tennessee. Their 3 wins were against Station Camp, Lebanon, Tennessee, and Hickman County. So way to go, Gators. Then, just earlier this week, on Tuesday night, the Gators took on South Warren, which they swept 3-0. So quite the impressive run for the Gators here lately, as this is a close district matchup. This is the 1 and 2 team in the district. Very tight matchup here. The Purples actually won earlier in the season. They swept the Gators 3-0 on the match that was on August 24th. So the Gators are looking for a little bit of revenge here tonight as they take back over. And the Gators will get that point, keep this score even. It's 11-11 now, and Emma Loris is going to serve. Within Region 4, the Purples lead the region with a season record of 14-2. And the Gators are number 5 in the region with a season record of 11-6. Looks like there's going to be a referee's timeout called while we figure out the matter at hand. So we will keep you posted as to what is happening. All right, we are back. The Gators now up 12-11. We're going to resume play. Watterson's going to set that up. Packer is going to slam it down. Packer's going to pick up a nice one there for the Gators and extend the lead. The Gator student section getting loud over there. Emma Loris is going to serve, the number 2 senior for the Gators. Oh. Gators were able to hit that ball twice, but unable to get the third one and get it over the net. That's going to be purple ball now. Serving for the Purples is number 13, Kaya Barnett. Aubrey Packer going to pick up a nice kill there. And number 22, Olivia Overmore, is now going to serve for the Gators. She's going to send that all the way to the back line, and that is going to be out for the Gators. Purples now serving. And the two teams seem to be playing a little ping pong now, back and forth, both serving over the back line. And it will now be Gator ball. Sophia Watterson, number 1, is going to serve for the Gators. Watterson is just a junior, getting some early varsity play time. Loris with the reception. It's going to be tipped over by Overmole. Olivia Overmole with the big save there. Oh, Olivia Lovell with a good tip. Man, the Gators had a series of huge saves there. Unfortunately, they were unable to get that last one, and the point will fall Score 15-14. Now serving is Kinsey Austin for the Lady Purples. But some incredible saves there by the Gators, especially Olivia Overmole. Another big save by Overmole. It's going to be tapped over by Packer. Lovell with the block. Oh, there we go. Lovell with the kill. Lovell had her hands all over that play. Lovell has 41 kills this season and 4 blocks, both of which we saw on display in that last play. As a big run for the Purples, they're able to keep it in play. Watterson's going to pass to Trevor. Trevor's going to slam it down. Big block there. Unfortunately, the Gators were unable to get underneath of it, and the ball will go back to the Purples. These points seem to go back and forth for both teams. Neither can get an edge on the other. This is a lot closer matchup than we saw earlier this season. The Gators have found their groove and are showing these Purples who's boss. Now serving for the Gators is number 7, Emma Schneller. That ball will be blocked by the Purples after it's tipped over by Emma Loris there. And the ball will go out of bounds, giving Gators the points. All right, the score as we enter this timeout here is 18 for your Lady Gators and 15 for the Lady Purples. Gators up by 3 here in the first set. All righty, here we are as we return. Schneller is going to serve for the Gators, and it's going to be knocked over by the Purples. Schneller receives. Loris with the big hit. It'll be blocked by the Purples. She'll get another chance. This time she'll get it over. Overmole with the serve. And that ball is going to fall right in the middle of a pack of Gators. Every Gator seemed on that play to be all about the same distance away from that ball. None of them were there to receive it, though. Overmole with the big hit over the net. And the Purples take advantage of an empty backfield and get another point. They've shortened this gap. When we went to the timeout, Gators were up by 3. The score now sits 18 for the Gators, 17 for the Purples. It is a 1-point game. Lovell slams it over the net. It's blocked. Overmole's going to tip it over. That ball will be knocked out of bounds by number 13 for the Purples. That is going to be Kaya Barnett. Number 10 for the Gators is going to serve. That is Jada K. Wilson. And this is just a fun little PSA. It is both number 10, Jada K. Wilson, and number 2, Emma Loris' birthday. So wish those two Gators, as they get that big point there, a happy birthday. Jada K. Wilson will continue to serve. That ball will be contested at the net. Overmo's going to tip it over. The ball will go out of bounds. That will be another Gator point. And just as Bowling Green had begun to narrow the gap, the Gators have taken a commanding lead. The score now sits 21-17. Gators are on a 3-point run here with Jada K. Wilson serving. And now serving is Claire Lawless for the Lady Purples. Score sits 21-18. Your Gators up by 3. That ball is going to be hit way into the backfield. Packer will receive it for the Gators. Loris, she's going to hit it over the net. It'll be blocked by the Purples and goes out of bounds. Gators will get the ball. And now, number 2, Emma Loris, will serve. Emma Loris leads the Gators in aces this season with 41. And the Gators will get a point there. And Loris will continue to serve. Loris averages 1.24 aces per set. She is a dominant force for the Gators. There's going to be a missed hit there for the Gators. Score sits 23-19. Your Gators are up by 4. Overmole gets it over the net. Gators will get the point. Looked like she bobbled it off the net. Blockers unable to do their job, missed the timing. And that ball fell behind them. And now it will be Overmole serving. That was a big hit there. Purples will get that point there. That was a nice save by number 3, Kinsey Austin, for the Purples. So they will keep that ball in play and give the Purples the point. Watterson sets up to Trevor. Trevor's going to knock it in. Oh, the Gators block, keep it in bounds, but it is received by the Purples. And that block will go out of bounds. The Gators fall. And serving for the Purples is number 19, Lily Kate Carver. The back and forth continues. Packer is going to hit it deep, but it's received by number 13. Watterson sets up to McEwing. She's going to tip it over. Kenzie Austin. Emma Loris receives. Watterson will set up, and Packer will once again tip over. The Gators will get the point. And the Gators have won the set. The student section is going wild as the Gators take set 1 tonight against the Lady Purples. Some incredible plays by the Lady Gators tonight. They will take set 1. Final score 25-21 at the end of the set. Alrighty, welcome back to tonight's game between the Greenwood Lady Gators and the visiting Lady Purples from Bowling Green. We have already completed the first set, if you're tuning in now, and the Gators take set one with a final score of 25-21. So they lead the match by 1. And we're getting ready to start the next set. That's going to be Kaya Barnett, number 13 for the Lady Purples. She is going to start this set off serving. Watterson sets to Loris. A big block there. That's number 25 and number 16. That's going to be Charlie Hodges and Kelsey Morrison for the Lady Purples with the big block there. Number 13, Kaya Barnett, is going to continue to serve. And the Purples will take point 1 of this set. Another Loris. Oh, Loris is going to hit the net there, so that will be purple ball. Her 2 hits in that, one was blocked and the other, she touched the net. Just an unfortunate series of events there for her. And Kaya Barnett will continue to serve. It's going to be Watterson to Overmole. And Overmole sends it deep, just a little too deep. And that is going to be another point for the Purples. The Gators are going to have to get back in the rhythm here tonight. That was Packer. She tipped it back over. Another point for the Purples. Gators have lost their momentum from that first game where they won and are now down by 4 in the first set. Gators still scoreless. Packer receives, and Overmole is going to tip that over. Watterson sets up, and Loris is going to send it near the back of the purple territory. Overmole's going to tip it. It's received by Barnett. Sneller goes for the dive and gets the dig, but is unable to get it off the ground. Another point for the Purples. Purples lead by 5. This is not the same Purple team we just saw in that last set. The Purples seem to have found a rhythm, and they continue now. That is going to be 6-0, Purples leading. The Gators are going to have to get their heads back in this game so they can stay in it. Loris is going to hit it hard to the back row. It will be received. And what an unfortunate start. Very unfortunate start for the Gators. They are down 7-0. This is not the way the Gators wanted to start this set. Hopefully this timeout and get refocused and get back in this game, and they'll be ready to go. All righty, we are back. Gators have had a couple points that I unfortunately missed. We were fixing some technical issues. But the score now sits 2-9. Purple's able to get one more point, but the Gators have gotten two. That's going to be Olivia Overmole serving. It's received by Kinsey Austin, number 3 for the Purples. Gators will get the block, but it'll fall on their own side of the net and bounce down the net. Kinsey Austin, number 3, is now going to serve for the Purples. It's received by Jada K. Wilson. It's going to continue to be Purple serve. The score now 11 for the Purples. The Gators sit at 2. What a big dive there by Emma Loris. It's going to be sent over the net, and the Gators will get that point. Now serving is number 1, Watterson. Jada K. Wilson will be subbed out there, and now in for her is Olivia Lovell. Amira Bailey got her hands on that play, and unfortunately the Gators did not get the point. Paige Madison is now going to serve, number 8 for the Purples. It's received by Loris. And that was spiked by Packer. Impressive strike there. Oh, and this time she will get it to the ground, but unfortunately she hits the net. And that point will go to the Gators. I'm sorry, it will go to the Purples. Gators have lost a lot of points off of net violations. They're going to have to be careful of that as they continue forward. Morgan Trevor with the big hit. That's going to be number 21, Elizabeth McGlinger. She is going to hit that right into the net, and the Gators are going to have the ball now. Aubrey Packer, number 14, will now serve. That's received by Kinsey Austin, and it goes out of bounds. Gators will get another point. This set a lot different than the last set. Last set was very closely contested. We saw the Gators and the Purples battle back and forth. Almost every single point had a different server. And this is a game of runs. The Purples have been on a big one. Gators keep it alive. Emma Loris is going to hit it over, and that'll be another Gator point. Like I was saying, as we see here now, where it was the Purples at the beginning of this game, the momentum has shifted now. The Gators now going on a little bit of a run here. Let's see if they can continue it. Packer's going to send it to the back to Austin. It's going to be tipped over, but Emma Loris will get the dig. That is blocked by Amira Bailey. Gators able to get that. The next block goes out of bounds, and the Gators will continue this now run, but they continue. Yep. Gators on a 4-point run. A big block for the Gators. They will send that ball back over the net. And the Gators will continue to serve. Aubrey Packer with some great serves for the Gators tonight, especially here in the second set. That ball is going to be launched over by number 13 for the Purples. That's going to be Kaya Barnett. And the Purples will get the point on that one. Now serving is number 21, Elizabeth McGlinger for the Purples. They're going to put a stop to the Gator run, but the Gators were able to get all the way up. Score now 8-14. Gators shorten the lead to 6. almost was a reach over by the purples there to hit that ball, but it will be ruled in fair. That ball going to hit off the net onto the purple side, unable to do anything with it, and the Gators will get that point and will now have ball again. Looks like Schneller's going to be subbed in for Trevor, and she's now going to serve. It's going to be number 7, the libero, in the back. Big hit there by the purples. Watterson is going to set it up to Lovell. Lovell is going to get blocked, and they will send it to the back, but not behind the line, so that will be a purple point. Score now, 9 for the Gators and 15 for the Lady Purples. That ball will go over for the Gators. Bit of a different play call there. I'm sure that was not intended. But Watterson tipped it up. Loris was able to run in and quickly save that ball, tip it over. Purples thought for sure that's going to be a dead ball, and they were not ready to respond to that. Now number 10, Jada K. Wilson, is going to serve from the backfield. That ball's going to hit off the basketball net at the top, but it will stay in play. Loris is going to send it over. A big dig there for the Purples. I think that's number 21. Elizabeth McGlinger. Jada K. Wilson almost had the dig there for the Gators. Unfortunately, she was going to be just a little short. That'll be a purple point. And number 13, Kaya Barnett, is now going to serve. Score 10-16. Gators down by 6 as we continue here in the second set. Schneller with the big dig there for the Gators. That ball is sent back by the Purples. And Bowling Green's Kaya Barnett will continue to serve now. The lead extended to 17. They lead by 7 for the Purples. It's going to be Watterson to Loris. That's a big block there by the Purples. We've seen a lot of blocks here in this second set by the Purples. It's extended their lead to 8. Gators are going to have to shut that down, start getting it over those Purples. Jada K. Wilson receives. And that's going to be tipped by Overmole over the net. The block deflected it over, and Emma Loris was unable to stop that. The Gators have now fallen just a little bit. The score sits 10 for the Gators, 19 for the Purples. Coming in now for his point on the game, we have Drew Porter. He's been working our camera tonight, folks, so give him a big round of applause. We'd like to give Drew's clues of the game. Drew, what are you thinking so far?
You know, Tyler, I think that we're playing a solid game, but one thing that we're lacking is the power of the set. In the first set, you know, we were spiking, we had everybody enthused and energized. And so I think that we need to return to that. We need to set up some good sets and some good spikes. We can get our student section back up. We can get our bench back up, and we will build some hype.
Who do you think the star player of the second set needs to be for the Gators to kind of pull this back together and get on top?
I think Emma Loris is very important for this. She can be a good role player and get some good sets up.
Yeah, and she's always great serving. She leads the team in aces on the season. Thank you, Drew. Great job. All righty, as we return, that ball will be received by Schneller. It's going to be a big hit. Jada K. Wilson just unable to get underneath of it. The Purples double the the Gators score 20-10. Whereas the first game was a lot of back and forth, this set continues to be a lot of runs. Unfortunately for the Gators, Purples have had more of them, and that has put the Purples on top. Score now 21-10. Overmole is going to send it deep. Ooh. Gators unable to get a block. That was a tip over the net. Nothing they can do there. It's going to be a failed dig by Schneller. And Kaya Barnett will continue to serve for the Purples. It's going to be sent over. JDK Wilson will send it back over the net. That stays in bounds. It was blocked by Watterson, I believe. They're going to keep that in bounds. And the Gators will now have ball. Emma Loris, number 2, is going to serve. We just talked about with Drew. Good serves from her can keep the Gators in this game and keep the hope of this second set alive. Although the distance continues to widen. Ooh, there's a fist by the Purples. There's going to be some net contact though, and the Gators will get the point, and Loris will continue to serve. Loris is going to serve from the right side, and she'll get it just over the net. Purple's on a run. It's going to have to be a big hit, and they will get it over. Hopefully the Gators can take advantage of a frazzled defense. Oh, and it stays alive. Purples keep it alive. JDK Wilson will hit it up. Oh. That was some incredible plays there by the Purples defense. The Gators really had them on the run there. And that was an incredible point for them to take. Watterson's going to set it up to Overmole. That ball will stay in bounds. And Overmole will now serve. That was quite the kill there by Overmole. Able to keep this game alive for the Gators. The score now just 10 apart. Purples lead 23-13. It's sent back. Trevor is able to keep that ball in play with the help of Packer. Watterson's going to set it up. Packer, a big block. That was number 25 and number 16. That's going to be Charlie Hodges and Kelsey Morrison for the Purples. They are going to have a big block, send it right back to the Gators, and get the point for the Purples. That's going to be 24-13. This is the set point for the Purples. It's going to be Kenzie Austin now serving. A lot of quick hits by the Gators, trying to keep it alive. And they will unfortunately not be able to. The second set goes to the Bowling Green Purples. Final score 13-25. We will be back in just a moment for the third set. Each team now holds one. Welcome back to Greenwood High School. We sit each team one set apart. It's 1-1 here as we enter the third set. It's going to be your Bowling Green Purples versus your Greenwood Gators here tonight at the Swamp. Emma Loris is going to open us up. She's going to serve for the Gators. It's going to be Packer with a big hit. There's going to be a lot of purples there to receive that. Jada K. Wilson will receive. Watterson sets up to Packer. Packer will keep that inbounds, and the Gators will start this match off with the lead. Emma Loris going to continue to serve for the Gators. If you're still joining us, we thank you for joining us. And number two, we'd like to remind you to give a special birthday shout out to two Gators on the floor right now, Emma Loris and Jada K. Wilson. It is both of their birthdays today. So give them a little happy birthday in the chat as the Gators get another point there. And birthday girl Emma Loris will continue to serve. A big dig there to receive the serve. Loris will get it in the back. And Packer's going to tip it over to the floor. The Gators will get the point. And they take a 3-0 lead against the Purples. The Gators now playing just like the Purples did in the last set. Taking an early lead, getting some quick sets. This is what we want to see. And they continue to add to their lead now. The score 4-0. The Gators have control of this third set so far. This is a close game. It's going to be sent to Jada K. Wilson. She will receive. Packer will get the tip. That ball is saved by number 8 for the Purples, Paige Madison. Watterson almost keeps it alive. She is able to get contact with the ball, but that ball will fall and go out of bounds, and the Purples will get their first point of the set. It's going to be number 13, Kaya Barnett, now serving for the Purples. Packer's going to send it back. Another big hit. It'll stay inbounds for the Purples. They will get the point on that one. Score now 4-2. Kaya Barnett going to serve for the Purples. There's some substitutions. That's going to be number 16 for the Gators, Hallie House, in for Jada K. Wilson. And Hallie House will receive that. Overmole with the big hit there. It'll be blocked and deflected. Oh, it stays alive. Packer will keep it alive. All right, that is overruled. That ball did hit the ground. And Purples will get the point. Still an incredible play there by number 14, Aubrey Packer. She was fighting hard to keep that ball alive, and she will now send it to Kinsey Austin in the back of the Purples row. And just like that, we have another tie ball game. Score 4-4 for both the Purples and the Gators. Kaya Barnett is serving incredibly well for the Purples. And with that one, that service ace, the Purples will take the lead. That ball will go out of bounds, and the Gators will now serve it. That'll be Olivia Overmole, number 22. Serving for the Gators. There was a lot of heat on that ball. It was a big dig required by Kinsey Austin to receive that. She will get it. Addie McEwing sends it back over the net. Tipped over by Packer and McEwing. Hallie House. Packer will get a hand on that. And the next thing it touched was the ground. Gator point. Overmole's going to keep serving for the Gators. Wow, what a big play there for the Purples. It's going to be number 21, Elizabeth Maglinger. Maglinger. But the Gators will get the point. And the Gators lead by 1, now 7-6 here at the Swamp. That's going to be number 10, Molly Morton, serving for the Purples. The serve, it's received by Loris. Packer, a huge hit by Packer. Gators will get the ball back. There might be a timeout called by Tim Sharp there, the head coach of the Purples. The ref looks to be talking to two players, one from our team and one from the Purples. What they said, we may never know. But play will continue here at the Swamp with Watterson, number 1, serving for the Gators. It's over the net. It's received by Austin. It's tipped over. What a big tip there by number 16, Kelsey Morrison, the senior at Bowling Green. It's going to be Kinsey Austin, number 3 for the Purples, serving this. Look, that was a miscommunication between Lovell and Loris there, and the Purples will tie this ball game up. They both looked over each other and said, my bad on that one. And that will tie this game up. But the Gators still have a lot of play left here in the third set. Overmole will receive that one, and she will send it just a little too far. And the Purples will take the lead. The Purples should be glad that that ball did not get to the ground, because that would have been a devastating point for the Gators against the Purples. The Gators will get this point, tie the ball game back up. And that is going to be Aubrey Packer, number 14, serving from the backfield. That's a big dig there by Molly Morton. Gators fight to keep it alive, but they are unable to. The Purples will take back a lead. A big block there for the Gators. Overmole will keep it alive. Lovell's going to tip it over, and it's saved for the Purples by Kinsey Austin. It's sent back. Watterson's going to get that. And Loris unable to get it over the net. It's now going to be served by number 8, Paige Madison, for the Purples. A score 11-9 here in the third set. Each team has one set apiece. As we continue here, Gators keep it alive. Lovell sends it over the net. Purple's not expecting that at all. They were able to respond. Loris is going to send it a little deep. And the Purples extend their lead to 3. This third set is much like the first, very close. very contested, and very fun. Here we go. We keep playing. That was going to be number 18, Amira Bailey. She is going to bounce that ball off the head of Watterson and give the Purples the point. Madison will serve. That was nearly a net violation there by number 21, Elizabeth Maglinger, but she will keep it clean, and she will get the point there for the Purples. McEwing tries to send it over. She is blocked by Amira Bailey. Amira Bailey, a powerful frontline player for the Purples, and she continues to help the Purples extend this lead. The score now 9 for your Lady Gators and 15 for the Lady Purples. But with that serve, that will go out of bounds. The Gators will reclaim possession and shorten the lead to 5. Bailey's going to send it deep. It's going to be picked up by Packer. And Loris finds the hole. Loris will pick up a point here for the Gators with that beautiful kill. Schneller serves. That ball was kept in play there by Loris for just a little bit. Is unable to get another Gator on the ball. And that will be a point for the Purples. Purples lead by 5. Now serving number 21, Elizabeth Maglinger. And the Purples will get another point. Maglinger will serve. Watterson sets up to Lovell, and that will be a nice kill there for Lovell. And the Gators will take possession. There's 2 balls on the court, but Lovell will be serving for the Gators. She's going to send it very deep. And the Purples will now serve. Lovell is subbed out for JDK Wilson. Just kidding, they're back. That will be, oh no, I'm sorry, I apologize. JDK Wilson is subbed in for Olivia Lovell. There was just a little bit of flip-flop there. And they lost me in the traffic. Watterson will get it to Overmole, who gets it over. The Purples fumble the ball. Don't know what to do with it there. And the Gators will get a point. Loris is now going to serve for the Gators. They'll go out of bounds, and the Gators will get another point. Score sits 14 for the Gators, 18 for the Purples. It is a very close matchup once again. Schneller unable to get underneath that ball. And the Purples will get possession. Loris gave a little bit of a speech there to the Gators. Rally the troops. She says, we're not done yet. We got to stay in this. She's saying now, this is our time. And the Gators are going to hope to rally off of this. Overmole will serve for the Gators. Olivia Overmole has 10 aces in her last game against Warren East on the 14th of September. Purples will serve. That big. Watterson will set it up to McEwing. McEwing gets it deep and keeps the Gators in this. Score 16-20. Wilson and Lovell are going to switch again. Watterson will serve. Every Gator on the team is having a role to play in today's game. The Gators will get that point. And the lead is shortened to 3. Watterson serving. On the floor, we've got Schneller, Loris, Packer, McEwing, and Lovell for the Gators. Big hit there by number 25, Charlie Hodges, for the Purples. And subbed in is Amira Bailey. The Gators are going to have to watch. She is a very big defensive threat for the Gators. Kinsey Austin will serve. Schneller will get it to Loris. Overmole sends it deep. Big block for the Gators. McEwing and Lovell taking care of business right at the net. They will send it right back to the Purples. The score, 18 for the Gators, 21 for the Purples. A big fall there by the Purples. That's going to be number 25, Charlie Hodges. She takes out the coach's chair. That's just the commitment these players have to the game. They will jump over chairs. They will take out water bottles, all to keep their team alive. You've got to respect the hustle. But that point will go to the Gators, and Aubrey Packer will serve. Wow. Kinsey Austin sets it up. It was going to go to Packer. That ball looked like it might go outside. Packer, I think there was some indecisiveness there. That was going to result in the bad play. Score now 22 for the Purples and 19 for the Gators. It is a close match here as we near the 25-point mark. Lovell, she's going to send it deep. It'll stay inside. It's 2 points here at the Swamp. Schneller serving. Overmole is in. On the front line for the Gators, we've got 3 seniors. We've got Lovell, we've got Loris, we've got Overmole. Packer, Overmole, and Lovell. Schneller sends it right back. Amira Bailey with a big hit. Schneller with the impressive dig that goes right over the net. Lovell with a huge hit there. Big block for the Gators. Bailey's going to set it up. Schneller with another dig. Loris right to the ground. The Gators with a huge point. Wow. Schneller will serve for the Gators. The crowd is electrifying tonight. That's going to be a timeout. Wow. This is the matchup of the night. It's 21-22 here at the Swamp. Gators only down by 1 now. Drew, what are your thoughts on this game?
You know, like I said when I came on last set, we need to keep the momentum. Volleyball is a game of momentum. If you can keep going and keep the momentum alive, like with the student section and on the bench and with all the players, you can really go a long ways. You can get yourself on a roll, and I think that's the key for this Gators team.
I agree. I think in the first set, neither team really had the momentum. We saw a lot of back and forth. Almost every single point was a different team serving. At the second set, the Purples clearly had the momentum. But I think in this set, where the Purples may have had the momentum early on, it has definitely shifted to the Gators. Thank you, Drew.
Glad to be on here.
We return. Watterson is going to tip it to Packer, and Loris is going to send it back over. Schneller, all of the digs of the game. If there was a best digs of the game award, that would need to go to Schneller. She has saved the Gators countless times tonight. That's going to be Overmall. And Lovell and Watterson all playing right there together. And the Gators tie it up. It is a tied game here at the Swamp. Schneller will serve. That ball will go out of bounds. The Purples will take back the lead. That's going to be number 21, Elizabeth Maglinger. She will serve for the Purples. Purple set 23, Gators 22. That's received by Loris. Unfortunately, Overmall will tap the net. That ball will go back to the Purples. It is now set point here at the Swamp. Purples are going to send it deep. Schneller is going to get a bad hit, and that game will fall to the Purples. But it was a close matchup all the way through at set 3 there. That's going to be Purples taking sets 2 and 3 now, with the Gators having set 1, of course. Purples need 1 set to win it. The Gators need 2. We will be back in just a few moments for set number 4 here at the Swamp. Thank you. All righty, we are back here at the Swamp. Drew, tell us what we need to know here for set 4 as we return.
Like I've said, and every other Drew's Clues, you got to keep the momentum, okay? We need some good sets, right? We need some good spikes. We need to get the team energized, the team motivated. If we can get that, I think maybe we can win this set.
All righty, let's see it happen. If, like Drew says, if the Gators can get this momentum, they will surely take the win here at the Swamp. There's just a little bit of a hold up. The Purples will start this ball with the serving. Here they go. That's going to be number 13, Kaya Barnett, serving for the Purples. And we are off here in set 4. Watterson's going to tap it over. It will be received on the back row by Packer. Loris is going to slam it deep. The Gators get the point, and the Gators will start off this 4th set here at the Swamp. Loris will serve for the Gators. It's going to be received deep. Man, a big slam there by number 25, Charlie Hodges, for the Purples. She is going to take command of the court there and keep this game tied 1-1. Now serving is number 21, Elizabeth Meglinger. Big kill there for the Gators. Overmole will now serve. Kinsey Austin will send it about halfway up the bleachers, but not onto the court. Gators will get the point for that one. And here goes Olivia Overmole serving. Kinsey Austin will receive it in the back once again. And that was a big kill there for the Purples. I think that was number 25, Charlie Hodges, once again. And Kinsey Austin, number 3 for the Purples, is going to serve it. She'll get it deep to Loris. Watterson will set that up, and that will be Packer. Gators will get the point. There's a substitution now. Lovell in for Wilson. And Watterson will serve for the Gators. The Gators have an early lead here, 4-2 here in set 4. That ball will roll all around the net and fall on the Gator territory. Purples will pick up a point there. Paige Madison will serve for the Purples. There's a little bit of notes taken by the umpire tonight, who is Tony Franklin. He's just making sure his sheet of the floor is correct as we return here to play. What a big slam by Amira Bailey. That will tie up this ball game, 4-4 for the Purples and Gators here. Going to send it deep. 3 Gators will run to it, but none will be there in time. That looked like Overmole, Loris, and Watterson all there to try and keep that ball alive. None of them able to get there in time. And with that, the Purples take the lead. That will be out of bounds. Score now sits 5-5. Here's Packer. She's gonna send it over. It'll be Molly Morton, number 10, sending it toward the Purple's bench out of bounds. And the Gators will now take the lead. Packer serving. Morton receives. Amira Bailey will send it over the net. It'll be hit back by the Gators into the far left corner of the Purples for a Gator point. Some substitutions on the Purple side. That's number 19, Lily Kate Carver, now in for the Purples. Here is Packer with the serve. That will be in for the Gators. That ball stays in the corner. The umpires had to double check with each other. Was that in? The line judge said it was in, and they both saw it was in. Gator point. Packer with some incredible serves here tonight. Schneller. Watterson sets it up to Loris, and Loris will get the ace on that. It was tipped, however, by number 15, Claire Lawless. And the Gators have gone from tied to now a 4-point lead. Packer with some incredible serves, which we've seen a lot of her recently. Last week during the game against Warren East, we saw Packer put up 10 aces in the game. So she is just continuing that success here tonight. We've seen her be a dominant server for the Gators. Once again, the Gators get a point. That was some good blocking there by, I believe it was Olivia Lovell and Morgan Trevor. That's going to be a timeout for the Gators. And it's a timeout. You know what that means. It's time for Drew's Clues. Drew, tell me about what has been going on here in this fourth set as the Gators hold a 5-point lead.
You know, I said this before, and I'll say it again. You've got to keep the momentum. Now, there's some other things that we've done good other than keep the momentum. We've been able to stack the front and get a lot of good blocks. We've been able to draw them one way and hit it the other way. So we're just doing overall well as a team. We've had some good serves. You know, we're just doing pretty well overall. And most importantly, we've kept the momentum.
Awesome. Is there any tips you have for the Gators continuing forward as they have to finish up the set 4 and hopefully look to play a set 5?
Just keep doing what they're doing. They're doing good right now, keeping the momentum. They're having some good sets and blocks, and they're drawing them this way and hitting it that way. So just keep doing what they're doing, and they should be good to go.
Keep doing what they're doing. That's the message from this timeout report with Drew. Thank you. We now return to the field, and Packer will send it over the back, and it will now be Purple serve. That'll put an end to the Gator run. The score sits 10-6. The Gators went on a 5-1 run there. Lovell will hit it over the edge. Bailey is going to get it, but it will be received by Schneller. And Purples will get the ball. Serving now is Elizabeth Maglinger. She'll hit the net. The Gators will get the ball back. That'll be 11-7 now. Schneller will serve. That ball will lightly graze the net. It'll be sent back by the Purples. The Purples will get the point. Bailey and Austin now out for the Purples. They've played nearly every point so far. So they're getting a much-needed rest for the Purples. That ball will hit the net and fall at the feet of Watterson. That's number 15, Claire Lawless, for the Purples serving. As this score is shortened, 11 for the Gators and 9 for the Purples. Gators will get the point because that'll bounce off some Purples. that were blocking. I believe that was Kaya Barnett, number 13. And now Kinsey Austin back in for the Purples. Olivia Lovell subbed out as Jada K. Wilson returns to the floor. Wilson will serve. Received by the Purples and tipped over by Barnett. She'll keep it in bounds and get a point for the Purples. She will now serve. The score sits 12 for the Gators, 10 for the Purples. Gators still holding that lead, but it has been shortened by the Purples. Overmole is going to send it out of bounds near the bench. But once again, just the power she's able to put behind that ball. And we've also seen a lot of tips in this game as well. She has a lot of control about the speed and just the direction of her ball. She always knows where she's going to send it. Unfortunately, that time it was out of bounds. Purples have a lot of bounces off the net, unable to get anything going. That'll be a Gator point, and Loris, number 2, will serve it for the Gators. That will be sent back over by number 21, Elizabeth Meglinger. Another Gator point. The Gators building back their momentum as they return here. We had a little towel wipe on the purple side of the floor. We are now back, and Loris continues to serve for the Gators. That'll be tipped by the Gators. It will go out of bounds, but that was number 19, Lily Kate Carver for the Purples. She will get the kill on that and keep this ball for the Purples. Score 14-12. Gators up by 2. Watterson sets it up to Packer. Oh, Gators keep it alive. Overmole will tip it over. Big slam. Watterson is able to save it, and Wilson sends it over the net. The Gators able to keep that ball alive. Overmole tips it over. The Purples on their side now. They're going to fist it. Oh! Gators able to get 2 hits on a wild ball. Unable to get the third and get it back over the net. But such a valiant effort there by the Gators. They were able to fight for so long to keep that ball in play. You've got to respect the hustle. That ball will fall. And just like that, we are back to a tied ball game. The momentum has shifted now from the Gators to the Purples. Score 14 each. It's going to roll over the net. Schneller is able to get under it, but unable to get that ball up. Purples now take the lead here at the Swamp, 15-14. Gators get the point here. And I believe that'll be Olivia Overmole going to serve for the Gators. Overmole will serve for the Gators. There we go. That's a big tip there by Watterson. The Purples are scrambling. Watterson will now set it up to Packer. That ball will go out of bounds. The Gators will get that. Score 16-15. Off of a bad block by the Purples. They're going to knock it out of bounds. And Overmole will continue serving for the Gators. She gets it deep all the way to Austin. That's going to bounce off the net. It's picked up by Overmole. Watterson's going to float it over the net. Wilson. It'll be sent deep by Overmole. Watterson sets it up to Packer. And Packer with the beautiful kill. That's going to be 17-15. Gators now with a 2-point lead. Overmole will continue to serve. And just like that, the momentum has shifted back to the Gators. While set 2 saw the Purples run away with it. Sets 1, 3, and 4 have seen a constant shift back and forth between the two teams. And in this game, the Gators have mastered the momentum and now extend themselves to a 3-point lead. Score 18-15. The Gators will get their hands on that one, and that will be deflected out of bounds. Purple's now going to serve. That's going to be Kinsey Austin, number 3 in the backfield for the Purples. She will serve this game 18-16. But the Gators had quite the run there. They're going to hope to get the ball back. It's going to be Loris to Overmole and back to Loris. They're going to send it across to Molly Morton. Wilson unable to get underneath it, but Loris was also trying to get a hand on that play. And Kinsey Austin will once again serve. The Gators still lead by 1, but the Purples are working hard to close that gap. It's set up by Watterson to Packer. It's received, though, by Kaya Barnett. Watterson sets it up to Trevor. A lot of Gators end on the ground, but none were able to get underneath that ball there. And we are back to a tie game here at the Swamp. That's going to be Kinsey Austin serving for the Purples. It is a close matchup here. 18 apiece. Loris to Watterson. Packer is going to float it over. Gators keep it alive. Packer sends it over the net. Watterson to Trevor. Trevor will get that inbounds. Gator point. Gators will now serve. They take back the lead. There's going to be a substitution for the Gators. That'll be Lovell now in for Wilson. Wilson playing an important presence on the roll. It's going to bounce off the basketball net, deflect. Purple's not going to know where that ball was going to land. They lost that in the air, and the Gators will get the point. That's an unfortunate point there for the Purples that they were unable to get, but the Gators not going to complain. That's one is going to go into the net. Score sits 20-19 now. The Purples down by 1 here at the Swamp. It's served by number 8, Paige Madison. Watterson will set it up to Packer. She'll tip it over. They're going to send it deep. The Gators didn't need to hit that one. That ball was destined for out of bounds, but Loris hit it to keep it in play, and unfortunately gave the Purples the point. This game now tied back up. Purple's going to serve. That is Paige Madison on the serve. Madison will get the ace there. And Purples take the lead here as we near the 25-point mark in the end of the set. It's a close game. The Gators have had a lot of momentum. And the Gators may take that back here as they will have a chance to serve. In the backfield is Aubrey Packer, who we have seen dominant, not only just tonight from the backfield, but also in the previous week. Hopefully she will continue this success. It's going to be hit out of bounds. The Gators will take the lead. Score 22-21 here at the Swamp. The Purple fans trying to rally as the Gators take the lead. Here we return. Packer is going to serve. She'll get it deep. It will go out. And this game will stay tied 22 apiece. With the right plays, the Purples could end it here, but that goes the same for the Gators. The teams are evenly matched. This is a duel to the end. That will go out. That will not go out. That will stay inbound. Purples take the lead. 23-20. That's going to be a timeout. Purples. It's a very close matchup here. Purples only 2 away from a win of not only just the set, but also the match. Drew, what do the Gators need to do to lock down this set, win it for themselves, and then continue into set 5?
Well, as I was watching, I saw 2 things that brought to my attention. Our first is to minimize mistakes. We've not been doing a good job watching the line, so we need to work on that. But our second thing is to maximize defensive effort. We need to get up there. We need to get in their face. We need to block. We need to run them all over.
Especially with this a purple serve, they are going to start with the ball. If we can lock it down from the get-go, I think that's going to set us up for a great position. Thank you, Drew. All righty. We are getting ready to return here to the Swamp. The score, once again, 23-22, the Purples lead. Let me just set the stakes here for you for this next bit of play. The Gators lead tonight up 2 sets to the Gators 1 set. This is set 4. If the Purples take this, it's over. It's done. If the Gators win this, we go to the final set 5, where the Gators have a chance to win it all. That's just not looking good for the Gators. The score now 24. The Purples are getting a point. They need 1 to go for not only the set, but for the game. The stakes are high. The Gators have got to play at their top. Lovell's going to hit it deep. The Gators get the point. It is 23 for the Gators. They will now serve. The libero Schneller will be in the back. Number 7, Emma Schneller, will serve for the Gators. The room is high pressure right now. The Gators are going to tip it. They're going to keep it alive. Schneller will hit it to Watterson, to Lovell. Lovell will knock it out. And with that, the Purples will win. Wow, what a close game here at the Swamp. Both teams fought very hard. In the end, the Purples pulled it out 3-1, but honestly, that felt like a set 5 right there. That was such a close matchup. Both teams fought very hard. The Gators had a close chance to win in every single set, and you have to commend the effort and the progress they've made throughout this season. All right, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Tyler Porter. I'm going to be signing off here from the Swamp. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon. The next home game for the Gators will be October 9th. After fall break, we will play West Jessamine, and we will see you here for that. Thank you.